leading the FBS in interceptions with 17 in 2019. The only other player in the common draft era to lead in interceptions, lead the FBS in interception in his final season, and also be drafted in the first round would be one Dan Marino.
Okay, so there is history. That was excellent. Thank you, Laura. I want to bring Domonique back into the conversation. And look who else is getting up with us early this morning. The one, the only, Desmond Howard is here. And I'm going to hit you one right off the bat because I got the Sports Center special yesterday. Okay. I'm sitting there, I'm watching Louis Riddick, and he's talking about what might happen if we get to number 17 in this draft. The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock, and this kid Jordan Love is on the board. This is what Louis said.
What if Jordan Love is sitting there when the Cowboys go to pick at 17? Wouldn't that cause some, well, it caused a lot of excitement here in this office where I'm going to be sitting on draft night, I can tell you that. If they were to call his name at that spot, and you think we talk about the Cowboys a lot now, oh my goodness. That would be, but that's got to be a discussion. I mean, that would have to be part of the discussion for them if that young man is sitting there at 17 when they're on the clock on Thursday night. It has to be.
It has to be because Dak Prescott still, of course, does not have a contract. Desmond, you cover the college game for us every single week. Just how good is Jordan Love?
Wow, Greeny. I mean, the ceiling is very high for this young man. He had a monster 2018 season, and that's what a lot of scouts are looking at when they talk about his skill set transferring to the NFL. And then some people are even comparing him to Patrick Mahomes. I say pump your brakes on that for right now. But then the 2019 season that Laura told you about with the 17 interceptions, and what's actually eye-popping, Greeny, is the 27% of his passes were deemed uncatchable. I mean, that's unheard of. So the Jekyll and Hyde career of Jordan Love makes him such an intriguing prospect for NFL teams. I think if a team like Dallas drafts him because of the Dak Prescott contract negotiation situation, that's going to be an ugly sign for Dak. But you do want him to go, Greeny, to a team with an established quarterback, a guy who's going to play 1 or 2 more years, because to me, Jordan Love is the type of player, he's not plug in and play right now. He's a project. You want him to sit behind a quarterback a year or 2, learn the system, and also learn defenses, the NFL speed, and then he'll be much more comfortable, and you'll give him a greater chance to succeed if he's able to sit a year or 2. I liken him to like an Akili Smith. When Akili Smith was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals in 1999, he had a lot of raw skills, a lot of raw talent, but he wasn't ready for the professional game. He wasn't ready for the NFL, and I think that's why his career suffered the way it did. Jordan Love will be in that same mode if he goes to any team in the NFL in the first round, and he's expected to play right out the gate.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.